Season 4 is here, and it has started. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Brandon Richard, and this is Affinity Racing Next Up here at Daytona, Season 4, Race 1. I don't even know if I'm muted or not. I'm not, thank God. Joining me tonight is Joshua McQuiggan. Hello, how are you, sir?
Hello, I'm doing fantastic as the kickoff of the season is right around the corner.
You sound enthused. If you can do me a favor and shotgun 6 iced coffees, that'd be great. Go ahead and do that. Anything to wake your ass up. Get up. It is time. It is time. We're here, man. It is felt like forever. Actually, it felt like actually forever that we've been here for racing. God, I keep pushing the wrong button. It's okay. We're good though. Look, I took a gander here at some drivers on track, and I have no audio right now. Huh. I believe we should now. We should have audio now. We do. As drivers are on track currently making their laps for qualifying. KC Chiefs, bunch of numbers. What's up? All right.
Few drivers left here for qualifying. Not very many left here on track. Matt Frady just ran a 48.689, putting him second.
Boy, you better wake up right now. I'm not gonna do the race with you like this all night. Are you doing it? Are you in a library? Are you currently at a coffee shop?
Enthusiasm a little bit.
Yeah, man's is sleepy, guys. It's Wednesday. You know what that means? I don't know what it means. Talon Smith currently in the pinkest car I've ever seen in my entire life.
Hot
good
hot.
Lord.
Good fight.
That is something else. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined in the booth by Travis DeLeon and Brandon French. Brandon's back there somewhere. He's yelling at McQuiggan too, because man, gotta wake up. McQuiggan, let's get him some race info before we get started, huh?
Yes, I believe we can do that.
Dude, the red light comes on. This kid just absolutely. What we will do first is here. I'll do this much for you. Daytona International Speedway. We got 2.48 miles of track here, and currently the temperature is 88 degrees, 83 degrees. Overcast, 7-mile-an-hour wind. We're good. No big deal. What's that fuel run looking like, Josh?
Around 19 laps here around the Daytona International Speedway. With the draft, I believe these guys will be able to stretch it a little bit longer, but the fuel strategy should be pretty interesting.
Awesome. It should be. That's the first time you said interesting. All right. Let's take a look at that grid presented by Backmarker.shop. Use the promo code right now. Affinity 10. Save 10% on your entire order if you use that promo code right now. Affinity 10 over at backmarkershop.com. Backmarker shop or backmarkers.shop? Backmarkershop. Season 4 here at Daytona International Speedway. Talon Smith taking the pole. Jolene Sims. Numero dos. I swear. Go. Now. Frady, Barrows, Dombrowski, Sipple, Inman, Lyons, Haas, and Pinagoro?
A lot of interesting names here.
We're learning your names, kids. That's all we're doing. First 5 rows right there. Jonathan Dolly and Bruce Dudley. I have no idea why it does it so weird. CJ Everett, Devin Wentworth, row 7, row 8. Jacob Wilkerson, Jalen Handcamp, row 9. Caden Diedrich and Ryan Philbrick. Cool names. Row 10, Zach Todriff and Mikkel
Yeah, there you go. That's the hardest one here.
Row 8, Travis DeLeon and Brandon Kiger. Row, good Lord, I don't remember which row this is. Row 37, Thomas Houck and James Goodwin. It's the first race of the season, guys. Zach Scare, Clay Sarton, holy crap. I just had all of the audio come blow through my ears.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, buddy. You see it. And in the backmarker dot shop, back of the pack award goes to Zach Case. Zach Case, I believe, making his Nextup debut. He won Affinity Wasting.
A lot of new faces this season. Going to be definitely a learning curve here, learning new numbers, new faces.
Oh, I hate that. I don't know how to get rid of that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. You better wake up, Josh.
I'm working on it.
No, now. Get up. You are... Yeah, absolutely. Is someone watching you? Are you next to somebody? Are you embarrassed? What's happening?
Maybe I have to stand up and...
You got to get up, man.
There.
Do this on your feet. Something. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Yeah, I don't know why that light thing is there and I can't get rid of it right now. So we're gonna deal with it tonight until I can Google it and get rid of it. Bunch of people in the chat. Cardinals 121. Thank you for the subscription. First time chat. PB54. Kill the field. Smell the toast. Ignore my spelling. Why? I don't know what's happening, guys. We're just gonna go take a look-see here.
I believe we're coming off of the turn 4 with the pace car lights off.
You better wake up.
Getting ready to take the green flag here.
Here it is. Flagman has the green flag in the air. Talon Smith, Jolene Sims lead the field to the green flag of Season 4 Race 1 here at Daytona for the Nextup Series.
Green flag is out. Double file all the way through the field. Side by side racing off of turn 1. The outside lane has the help. Talent does not. 19 drops down. New leader 19 coming off of turn 4. 51 gets there. Huge push to the 19. We see some cars dropping off to the back of the field here. Still side by side for the race lead.
Barrows, Sims, Talon Smith, and Sipple, your first two rows there. With the 40 of Frady and Lyons back behind those two rows.
Outside lane is pushing hard. Sipple right to the back bumper of the 6. They have a huge gap to the 7. They're going to clear down. Seems to be a little bit unsure about it. Oh, they're wrecking. The 6 goes around, collecting nobody else involved. Caution is out. 43 piles into it.
Oh, does everyone just calm down?
The 6 car.
Turn up Josh's mic. Turn up his damn energy. That's what we need to do. He's just kind of here talking. It's okay. We're gonna get it out of him, guys. We're gonna get some energy out of this kid. 100%. I'm gonna shock him before the end of the night. Let me go ahead and see what we're at. Oh, dude, he's at 155% in my ears. So shut up, lady. Let's see here. Let's go back to this wreck. Lead Sims. Unfortunately caught up in it. Let's take a look. Right, see how this happens. Just the 75 just kind of gets into the back of him. I believe that's Sipple.
Yeah, Sipple just all over the back bumper, right hooks him into the outside wall.
Yeah, I want to do this real quick because Mike will yell at me if I don't. Let's go to the Mike McElroy bar chase cam here. Let's go see here. Oh man, Sipple just all over the rear bumper here and just 100% hooks Jolene in front of the field. 7 gets some contact, as does the 12 and the 05, and then the 43 gets collected. Oh boy.
He hit somebody else there at the very rear end of that too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and take a look back here. Let's rewind as much as we can, as fast as we can. And just coming out of 4, the 75 and the 6 have the run here. I, for one, am shocked. Jolene, not even a lap and a half into this race, gets hooked by the inevitable Nick Sipple, which collects quite a few other cars. Some contact early, some damage. Hopefully they can get that repaired, and we'll get back to racing. That's super unfortunate.
Believe
And look,
3.
Sipple's trying to hook the pace car right now down the front stretch too. That's unfortunate. Oh man.
Unlike the next-gen cars, these things don't buff out as well as the next-gen cars, so it's going to be pretty difficult to get these things repaired and back out there. A lot of cars down pit road here are former race leader Talon Smith on pit road. Just going to be gas and go for a lot of these guys. Like I stated earlier, the fuel window is a little bit weird, so I'm sure they're just trying to top up and make sure they can hit a certain mark within their fuel window. I'm sure a lot of these guys are going to have interesting strategies, and it's going to play out quite nice here at Daytona. Pit road can mean a lot more than people think around here at Daytona, between how many cars are coming onto pit road and how much fuel you're taking. That's something you definitely have to get right.
Here's something fun for you. Michael McElroy, 3 minutes and 30 seconds of repairs, washed. Absolutely washed. Unfortunate for, I believe his name was Michael McElroy. Few laps.
Unfortunate start to the season.
Unfortunate, absolutely. Caution out for the first time here tonight. Lap 4 of 80 completed. Nick Sipple and Francis Lyons. Jake Pettingoro, please, Lord, deal with it, because we'll get your names eventually. But right now, tonight, nah, not so much. Jonathan Dolly up to P4. I believe he's up 8 spots from the he's up 8 spots from the start. One of the other biggest movers out of the pits, Tyler Connors, Brandon Yates, P14 and P16 respectively. Zach Case up to P21 after earning that back of the pack backmarker.shop award. That's 11 spots. And unfortunately for Jolene Sims, 26 positions lost. Bruce Dudley involved, Jacob Wilkerson and Michael McElroy and Travis DeLeon just absolutely doing nothing out there. Just not even trying. Not even trying out there.
Lights are out on the pace car.
Enthusiasm. Are they? Are they out? 2x2 Sipple and Lions. Pettingoro. Goro, like Mortal Kombat. That'd be rad. Nick Sipple doing his best Dylan Falovich impression. Did he take out his own teammate but call it on the radio first? Because that was epic. Dylan Falovich, one of our Affinity Racing Cup Series drivers, took care of business in duel number 2 by eviscerating all of his opponents and even his teammates. So, hey, look at it this way. Sipple can hook anyone if he's in the front. Unfortunate. Hope you guys are having fun. Wednesday night. Huh? Here we are. Who would have thought, right? The Lavender Nightmare, Dylan Falovich. Yes, that is your nickname for the continuation of the Cup Series. It was a joke turned true. You mean it was a called shot, is exactly what that was. 100%. Next up, Affinity Racing Series action. Returning tonight, Series 4, Race 1. Joshua McQuiggan, Brandon Richard on the call. Brandon French in the booth as well. He's the one refilling my coffee. Appreciate you, bud. Travis DeLeon, again, just absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they have both left the room. So.
Oh, they left? Well,
yeah,
if they hear this, I'm talking to old ghosts. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I liked Michael's nickname for me better. I don't remember what that was. Wasn't it was the Lavender Assassin or something like that? I don't remember. It was something crazy. Sipple Lions, Geico restart zone, green flag, back in the air, back under green flag with red lights on my screen for no reason at Daytona.
Lions did not get a good start on that restart there, falling side by side to the 20 car. The 20 trying to get a shove from the 48 behind him to get to the 75, and Nick Sipple is going to clear the outside row almost. They're all sorts of jumbled up there on the outside. Huge run for the 20.
Freaking Rusty Wallace out there. Holy crap. Jake Pittengarrow and everyone is backed up there. Some weeble wobbling, some wobbledy wobblies. Cool crane shot. Pretty neat. Nextup leading the back of the pack here, or leading the pack back to the green flag. Caution is out for, I believe, an incident in the back of the field. Let's take a gander at this. Austin Wingard? Oh, geez. What happened in front of him?
Higher up, yeah.
Yeah. What happened to him? What did you guys do? The hell are y'all doing? The 47?
I believe so. That may be Tyler Connors.
Oh, man. Brandon Kiger, Thomas Hauk. Hold on. Stop everything. Blimp. Where's my blimp at? There it is.
That is Brandon Kiger, yes, in the 47.
7 in the 10 car.
Just had a huge run, got to his left rear, and hooked him into the field there. Oh, Kiger slid down into traffic. I don't know who he collected there, but he got a few cars out of that.
Anthony Young, I believe, was collected. Thomas Hauk able to miss some of that. Okay, hold on. Let's so we're gonna ride on board with Kiger. That's what we're gonna do. Because this 10 car comes out of freaking nowhere. All right, you see them, the 40 car dropping back there, heading into 3. 66 there on the inside, absolutely clobbers the 47. The 54 involved as well, and then clips another, I believe that's the 99. All right, and we're blacking out, losing our minds. Anthony Young. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I need to turn that crap off. Holy.
For the second caution of the day, throughout the past 2 Daytona races here in the Nextup series, we have had an average of 4 cautions, so we are on pace to beat that right now.
Oh, goody. I'm stoked. I'm really excited.
We had a high of 7 cautions here in Season 1, but besides that, it's been pretty calm with 3 and 4 cautions for Season 2 and 3.
All right, my computer's just making a bunch of noise right now. Super rad. Lap 8, Nick Sipple and the gang heading out of the pits now. Quick check on Michael McElroy. Let's do that real quick. Oh, Michael McElroy. It's Brandon up in the ARS booth. You got a copy?
What's up, guys?
Hey, dude. So your evening, a bit of a nightmare early. I'm sorry I even asked you to come out.
Sometimes you get the wrecks, sometimes the wrecks get you. That's what I always say.
I regretted pulling you up here before I brought you in.
I will say, fully repaired. I got 4 fresh tires on this bad boy. We just got the lucky dog, so now we're only 1 lap down. We're in a good spot.
Awesome.
The whatever sponsor is on this Mustang right now gave me a really good car.
Yeah, absolutely. The boys at the shop brought you a rocket ship to the track.
Yeah, brought a ton of duct tape. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely, a little Bondo.
Yep. If you can't duck it, you know what they say. Just keep on trying.
Find another means at which to fix it. We brought that up on Monday. Absolutely.
That's what we did.
If you can't duck it, there's alternate means to fix it. We'll be right back.
I'm excited. We're gonna get back up front though.
Man, you're really excited. You're more excited than my booth buddy here. He's a sleepy boy.
Josh is kind of a stats guy, man.
He's a sleepy boy.
He's scrubbing the books.
No, Larry Mack loses his damn mind. So this guy sucks. I'm just kidding. We'll throw you back in the admin. We'll see you in a bit.
See you, bud.
Later. Michael McElroy. 2x2. Nathan Inman. Francis Lyons. I just realized, I was trying to get my clown noise with the straw from McDonald's, but I didn't get it. Inman Lyons. Here we go. Should be. God damn it. Okay, there we go. What the hell happened? I have no idea what just happened. So refresh, and we're back. Like we never left. Going green. with Inman and Lions. I believe I'm live. Yeah, absolutely. We were 100% live. That's so. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. But we're. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. I feel like it's a really crappy way to take a break, though, but whatever. We'll do it that way. Pace car is going to take a hard, real effing hard left turn down pit road, and that flagman's got the green flag in the air as they hit the Geico restart zone. Nathan Inman brings us to a green flag with red flag. Oh, I don't know what those lights are there. Who cares? They're gone. And here, I believe that's Sipple. Sipple and Talon Smith.
They got
No
really
sound. What are you talking about? What do you even mean? What do you even mean no sound? It was totally on the whole time. Oops. Inman, Barrows, Everett, Sipple, and Smith right now your top 5. You see Sipple there on your outside looking for this next victim. His next victim. I'm just kidding, guys. It's not that serious.
Nick Sipple going to be leading the charge there on the outside lane. He has the 36 right there behind him. That's going to be Mike Dabrowski trying to get right to the back of the 4 car, the 75, whatever. There's a bunch of different numbers on that car.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, there's a billion numbers, you guys. Shout out.
Oh, man.
I don't know if my trading pains is working or.
I don't think it is.
Okay, yeah.
the 75.
I just realized that.
Here. I got a bunch of white cars here.
Yeah, dude. They're doing the thing in Mario. Trading. Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. Trading pains crashed whenever everything else crashed.
We're having technical
listen to me here. Let me break it down for you real quick. I 100% had to switch computers today because I was having crash issues with this one. So there you go. This is why we needed duels for Nextup, so I can screw everything up on that race. Inman, Barrows, I swear to God, that's who's in the front. Talon Smith and Dombrowski and Philbrick, sorry. That's loading. It's 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 loading. We don't allow drivers at ARS to have sponsors or numbers. You can have painted rims. That's it. Slowest thing ever. It's like they eat the power pills and they're going to start blinking here in a second. That's a joke.
Hopefully we get caution here real soon so we can get our technical issues fixed up here.
Don't need them. Don't need them fixed.
Enjoy the white car racing here in the Affinity Racing Series.
Keep bringing it up as if they can't see it. They see it. They see it.
That is Nathan Inman in the lead.
Yeah, it sure is.
Here in the 48 car. We're starting to single file out a little bit. Getting some pushes from Nathan Barrows there in the 19 machine.
It is not reloading. It is not letting me do it. Yeah, I'd love a caution. Simple. Murder.
Oh, he's working on it. He's giving some huge shots to the 10 machine.
Oh, God, I was kidding, guys.
Everett, they're stacking up at the wall. They're wrecking. Caution is out on the racetrack.
Oh, you guys. Wrecked all over the place. Awesome moment.
That'd be Nick Sipple for the second time today. Yeah, yeah, that was weird. I fucking.
Oh
We did
man,
it.
we're so back. We're so back. We're still, the paints are still so screwed up. I don't understand why. Why is everyone still white?
Random paints might be down.
There we go. I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of these people are using default paints because we're running Gen 6s.
Yeah, fair point.
I have to be.
I'm sure they probably don't. Yeah, they probably don't have paints on them anymore.
Because a lot of I have a lot of customs. Like there's a Domino's car, there was Mike's car. Like I feel like some of these people just don't have custom paint jobs.
Do you have the custom numbers turned off?
No.
Like the high
Yeah.
number-
Yeah. That setting, yeah, it's in. Yeah, if you go in here, hide card numbers.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
that's supposed
Suppose-
to be turned off, but like I don't know what it's doing. Then it's being weird, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just refresh. It's okay. It's our growing pains, guys. I've done it like 3 times. Yeah.
Could close out training paints, reopen it.
I have done it 3 times, but I'm doing it again. You know why? Because that's what the freaking people want.
We give the people what they want.
Rejoice, for I will give you what you want. Follow me to the promised land, absolutely. And I can't pull it away from the thing. We got leaders pitting, Talon Smith up in front, and whatever that thing is. I can't
Hot
stand
pink
that.
machine. Very hot pink.
That thing is hot and pink. We're just gonna ignore all that. Oh yeah, so I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I put it in rice.
Try scrubbing the disc. That might fix it.
There you go. I'm just gonna throw my computer out of the window and see if that helps. I'm gonna see if that helps. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by last season's champion, Casey Herring. Casey, thank you for joining us tonight, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. It's been a long day. Tired, but I'm here.
Awesome. That's what we needed. More energy. Perfect. No, man. Looking back on season 3, what were some of the highlights that stand out to you as far as kind of moving forward? I mean, you've obviously been promoted up to the Cup Series. So just give us some thoughts on what it's been like since last season.
Oh man, it's been a long all season. No, I'm just kidding. No,
It has.
We had a good year last year. Like I said, I told you last year going in, there's a lot of good people in Nextup. I was just gonna come in, be consistent, try to make it the next gen or Cup Series now. And the one race that always stands out to me is going to be Bristol. I should have I'm still salty about Bristol, but I mean, good win to him. But still, you know, I feel like there was 2 or 3 wins there I should have had. But anyways, it is what it is. Consistency. We won the championship. About half the year, halfway through the year, I'm like, oh man, if I just keep showing up and running well, I could win the championship actually. So, I mean, that paid off.
We're going green here, back at Daytona. That's coming back up. Let's show the gap. Lap 18 underway. Again, yeah, Bristol was, I mean, yeah, it's very, to remember that now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he played a good strategy, but dang it.
But I mean, to be able to walk out of the season the champ, and then to go into to the duels. Tell us about the duels on Monday, bud.
Yeah, well, the rest of the team, Dylan, Kyle, Wyatt, and Alex were in the second duel. You know how that went for them, especially the assassin Dylan. But me and Cade was in the first one, and we were planning to work together. Everything was going well, and Cabe's. I think Cabe was gonna try to go in a little deeper in pit lane, break a little later. So I was gonna follow his mark.
And he lawnmower simmed it. I saw that.
Yeah, and at that point I was like, Cabe's not making it. He said, I'm not making it. And I just turned right back on the track. I'm like, there's no way. And I mean, I wound up having to stay out another lap, and then I pitted. I wound up riding by myself. I couldn't latch on to any of the pack. So I think I finished 10th, 8th, somewhere around there. So, I mean, it is what it is. At least we didn't crash a bunch of our cars like the rest of the team did.
There we go. Yeah. Not every. Well, that was kind of self-inflicted too. It was a called shot, and I think the team meeting was interesting. I'm sure the next morning.
Yeah.
Lap 20 ticks away here of 80. Here at Season 4, Race 1 of our Nextup season. We're joined by Season 3 champion Casey Herring. Is there one thing or one bit of experience you would probably set to these guys as far as like a full season leading to a promotion, hopefully?
Man, consistency. Just show up and run well. Really, that's all you need to do. Don't get in a lot of trouble. And I don't know how it isn't written by incident points or something like that.
Josh?
Also?
If you have a clean season and you're not getting involved in too many wrecks or causing too many wrecks, and you just finish in the top 10 in points, you will get into the next gen series.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
What did you just call it? Hold on, let me verbally tongue lash Josh in public.
Affinity Cup, my bad.
Yeah, the Cup Series. This Cup Series.
Sincerely apologize.
It's just the Cup Series. Yates and Dombrowski seem to have made a little bit of contact, able to sort things out there with the 23 and the 19.
They were bumping and banging back there. Got the whole field all jumbled up. That outside lane has completely dissolved.
Which needs to, because we're at lap 21.
Now they're just stacked up there on the inside, running the choo-choo train down there.
I want a gap
I
and a
gotta
half.
say, looking at this next up race, looks like I obviously don't know a lot of these people, but it looks like a lot of the crazy good people got promoted. So, but I mean, you still got Frady out there. Sipple.
What the giggle? Why the giggle? Oh, what about this guy? What about this guy back here?
Oh, Michael.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, by myself. I'm not gonna sing it because I don't want to get DMCA, but you get it, right? You get it.
He's already had a rough start to his race here.
Frady Inman, Talon Smith, I believe, is another one that's back. Brandon Yates, a new name and a new face. Jake Pitangoro, I don't know. His name rules. Up 22 spots to P6. His name rules, though.
I know Frady is good, though. I mean, obviously, we raced with him in Cup and Nextup, so I know he's really good.
Absolutely. I like is you see a lot of the manufacturers here for the top 5 are the bow ties. You got 2 blue ovals and 1 Toyota in the top 10. Jeez. All the Yodas, I believe there's like 5 Yodas out there. No
Brandon,
love.
A question I would be wondering, I just want to know what you would do from your point of view. What would you do? Would you prefer to work with a manufacturer teammate, or does it just not really matter to
What did you say? Do you say me?
Yes, I am talking to you.
Oh, me. Sorry, because we're joined by season 3 champion Casey Herring. I figured I would also rebuff that. I forgot to have an image for that, but I do appreciate Casey taking the time after a long day of work to come by and give the love to the Nextup fam. Never forget where you came from.
For me, definitely teammates. But
I mean, when in doubt, I mean, we saw in the duels. Oh, 23 Dombrowski. Oh no!
Not the 23, no.
That's one car around. I
Just
believe we're
one
going to keep
car.
it green. He's going to pull it off the racetrack, going to keep it green. One more car was involved there. That's going to get the whole back half
Let's see this
of the,
here.
First pack jumbled up.
Okay. Oh boy. That was just an interesting turn of events there. I don't know if there was an incident coming off the corner or some sort of...
I think that was a netcode issue. I just...
the 98 just came down.
Oh, yeah, he just checked them there.
Oh boy.
Just hold on,
All
body
right.
checked him. That was malicious.
All right.
Oh, Nathan Inman giving a huge shot to the 40 of Matt Frady. Got him all sort of out of line.
Oh my goodness. Josh, next week we're going to have you watching your own screen because I have an idea. Top 4 now able to spread out. I'll get the gaps back up instead of the logos. Booyah. Now about, I don't know, all spread out to about 1/10 of a second to I don't know. Top line reforming now, but the top 4 in the field pulling away. Here comes.
It's been a while since I ran Gen 6, but I know these cars are not as easy to grasp as the next gens are.
Oh, they're a little slippy. I'm sure they're a little slippy sliding. They're fast.
You get somebody up on your bumper like that, it can definitely be loose.
It is definitely, they are fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can.
That's probably my favorite thing, the plate race though. Those things are just fun to slam each other.
Running here, Matt Frady at the front of the pack, pacing the field at about 197, 196. It's saying.
I gotta wonder what that's doing for his fuel consumption. Like, obviously the guys further back in the pack, they're saving a little bit more fuel than Matt Frady, but he's leading the way out front. I'm sure he's burning way more fuel than these guys behind him, so he might have to come down sooner all by himself, which could cause some issues for that 40 car.
You think one of the issues to have on the outside there is that the lap car getting out of the way, thankfully. Let's just go ahead and get him out of the way.
Oh yeah, if he's out front, he's for sure burning more fuel. I don't know if any of those are his teammates though, or they know each other. Maybe they're allowing him just to lift a little bit more and push him. But
the innovative fan cam made famous by Michael McElroy. He loves this camera. As you see the wide 2.4 mile.
The only thing I can see is that hot pink car.
That's perfect. That's all we need to see. Talon Smith. At least you know where third is, right? There it is. All right. You can't really take a look and see who's doing what here. Listen. Boom, there's a little static.
Easy for the spotters to see.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh.
They saved it. What a save. I'm not sure
Wow.
who that was. He got way below the apron, all sorts of sideways. He came back up, saved it, and he maintained quite a bit of speed, too. Very nice save.
Especially
How?
once you go down and hit that banking like that in the corner. It
Any
can
sort
all kinds
of.
of ways.
I believe there were 2 incidences in the duels the other night that were costly because of that. They just hitting the apron and trying to re-enter the track on a corner is just not easy. I believe that's 20-degree banking or some unbelievable number like that.
That save reminded me a lot of, I believe, Kyle Busch in 2012, where he rode the apron there in the Clash. He bounced off it like 3 times. Did manage to save the car. That was very impressive.
Roll the clip. Do we have the clip? Can you roll it? Can we roll the clip? We don't have permission. We do not have permission. I just
Fox
checked.
will not allow us.
I just checked. We do not have the rights to show that. But take Josh's word for it. It was rad.
But they're on the outside. That's the 19 car of Nathan Barrows leading the way, getting pushed by a good friend of the booth, Tyler Connors, there in the 44 machine. They're struggling quite a bit out there. They have a obviously numbers
McElroy.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Michael McElroy
McElroy.
trying to direct the
Oh,
field.
just
I'll stay on,
trying.
Mike, stay on.
He's just trying to cause this guy. Who does he think he is? Is Matt Frady leading the field to lap 31?
It looks like the front's kind of calmed down a little bit. Maybe they're trying to log some laps here.
Yeah, you'd think that. Then you look up and see that there's a line on the top side, and you're like, nah.
I see
Yeah,
that
they're
pipe behind
very-
it back there, though. They're like moving all kinds of directions.
We're gonna see what happens momentarily with that top line. The 44 of Tyler Connors, I believe, just getting bored and wiggling around for no reason.
Yeah, Tyler Connors, he's wiggled a few times coming into the corners. That could be very costly to the 19 if Tyler gets to his right or left rear.
Oh,
it could cause
boy.
a huge issue. Mickle trying to wreck the 98
Oh,
back
it's the
there.
98. Oh, is he out or what is
No,
he doing?
lap car. No, I believe he was trying to push, and Devin Wentworth was not a fan and possibly almost got murdered by the 107 of McElroy.
Fell all out of line. Back up here up front with Matt Frady, followed by Nathan Inman there in the 48. That outside lane is trying to make a charge. They keep getting runs out of the corner, but they just don't have enough cars to hold it on the straightaway. It's about a 3 versus 10 or 12. It's probably pretty rough up there for those guys.
But then you look and they're there. They're at the leader Frady right now. That is Nathan Inman there on the outside.
They just lost the 4 too.
Or Nate Barrows and there. I don't know. You guys have weird numbers. I can't read anything.
Nick Sipple fell back into line. Now it's just a 2-car tandem up there. That can be very costly. You really need 3 cars to get a lane moving in any sort of way. But now that just having the 2 up there, yeah, they're not going to be able to get connected and just fall back like they are now.
You see Ryan Philbrick here, new name and face here in the Nextup series, hometown of Rumford, Maine. Get your numbers right, bro. You got 3 numbers on your car, your helmet, and your stuff. Come on, man. We'll give you 3 weeks to fix that. 3 weeks, and then you gotta have it fixed, and then we're gonna.
9212.
There you go. Who's out of the race right now? Is there anyone currently out of the race?
I believe not. There may be a few. Brandon Kiger is out of the race. I believe that may be it right now.
And now we're looking, as you said earlier, they're looking to maybe get a little single file. I feel like it should be happening here.
Is it 55 also?
50. 50.
50?
Do we know how long they've been out here on this run? Is there a way we can check that?
I used to have that information until it closed, but it was the last caution.
Remember, these guys do have a 19-lap fuel window, maybe a little bit longer if you're back there saving. Talon Smith is looking to jump on the outside.
And caution
There's
is
a
out.
caution on the racetrack.
Oh.
That is going to save a lot of these guys.
Pit too there? Oh, maybe they were trying to pit.
Talon Smith
Well,
has dropped into the
happened?
session.
Yeah, what is?
Oh, the 12 car. Oh, and the
Not
45
Blaney.
car.
What
That's
happened?
What's
Austin.
with a 12 car wrecking people?
All right, so
Shout out to the teammate wanting to wreck people also.
okay.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Well,
That's a lot of...
the 98 again, maybe?
Oh, the 98 just got caught up on the apron.
Oh, and the 12 go up. Yeah.
Very nice save by the 24. Wow, that was impressive.
See
I
that
do not know
again.
how he caught that.
See a big run here coming from that 24 Bowman machine. The 12 just, I mean, just Devin. Well, let's see what's going on with Devin here. What happened? All
I
right.
think he just got
Hold
scared
on.
and jumped up.
Let's see. Does Devin go? Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah.
The 12 car reacts to the 98 hitting the actual cushion, and then all hell breaks loose. I mean, if you see what I mean by that, right? If we're able to back up just a tad bit, let's go ahead and see him entering the corner, and you see. Let me get my teleprompter out. You'll see the 98 here of Devin Whitworth Hey, wrong name. You get it. It's first time. It's my first time. And then the 12 react into the 24, slam back into the 98, up into the 45, off the backboard, nothing but net. Unfortunate turn of events.
Problems on pit road for Nathan Inman. He missed his box by, I believe that's 2. That's going to be a very costly mistake. He was running second there. That's going to put him quite far back.
And we're seeing Sipple, Frady, Philbrook, Sims able to work their way back up 28 positions to 4th place after early incident caused by the assassin, Nick Sipple. Casey, I don't want to keep you for too long, but I really do appreciate you coming by. Season 3 champion Casey Herring, able to join us tonight and spread a little bit of wisdom. I hope you join us throughout the season in the booth whenever you want, bud.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for having me. If I'm ever home, I'll be willing to jump up. It's just plate racing. This type of racing is my favorite type of racing. So.
Well, then I'll keep you in mind when we go to Sonoma and I make you come in here and talk about stuff.
Oh God. Listen, okay. I'm below average on road courses, so.
Yeah, copy that.
Thank you guys again for having me. I said hopefully these guys can have a good season and see them next year in Cup. I'm really looking forward to a good year for TTSL. Hopefully, we didn't start out very well, but
okay, man, keep your crazy dog on a leash, and maybe you won't have so many issues.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with Dylan Falovich over here.
Yeah, I didn't say who, but you okay? Hey, you got it.
There's one thing about him is, I wouldn't. There's nobody else I would rather have behind me at the end of the race than him. But
are you sure?
He steps over the line a lot.
Yeah,
but
behind you, but not on your left quarter panel or your right quarter panel. Yeah, exactly. Literally directly behind. Thank you, buddy. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, too.
Later, bud.
Later.
Season 3 champion Casey Herring. Thank you guys. Thank him so much for joining us tonight. That's super awesome. Let's talk to somebody else real quick while we're waiting. Jonathan Dolly joining us in the booth currently. Sir, how is your evening going? What have you seen here in the first race of season 4 for you, sir?
It's been a really hectic one. I wasn't gonna qualify originally because I thought if I did that I'd be able to evade it, but then I thought, why not go up front? I've been able to avoid most things tonight, so I think we keep going like this here, stay where we are, we'll be in a good contention for the end of it.
Well, there you go, Jonathan Dolly up 19 positions, P5 currently lap 37. We'll see you here at the end, bud.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to bounce. Go ahead, bud.
I do have a progress report on Michael McElroy. After getting caught up in that first wreck, he is back on the lead lap. I believe that car is all repaired. Back there at the tail end of the field, going to be trying to make some moves to get back up to towards the front.
Unbelievable. And the guys back at the shop gave him a great rocket ship.
A lot of duct tape on that thing.
Oh, if you can't duck it, fix it another way. Unbelievable. Sipple able to beat everyone out of the pits, while Nathan Inman was able to struggle his way to a P14 exit. Barrow's back there with him.
Pit road can be very costly here. He missed his box, had to back up. That cost him so much time on pit road. Luckily for him, that was not under a green flag pit stop. Here we are. The pace car is going to lead them off of turn 4, getting ready to go back green.
We do want to remind you to head on over to backmarker.shop right now. Use the promo code Affinity10. Save 10% on your entire order right now. It saves a bunch of money. If you want to become an ambassador of Backmarker and join the back of the pack, head on down to the bottom of the webpage and apply right now. Green flag back in the air at Daytona for I believe the 5th time, with 38 laps ticked away of 80 remaining in the Affinity Racing Nextup Series, Race 1.
The inside lane got a huge jump there on the restart. That outside lane has already disassembled. Nick Sipple is all alone out there. He has Jonathan Dolly there behind him. He's working on getting to his back bumper. Again, those two cars, they're just not going to be able to really do anything. You can see that inside is a lot bigger than that outside lane. Maybe they'll be able to get pushing a little bit and be able to work their way back towards the front.
Frady now. Sims, like I said, back up to P2 after an early incident.
Jonathan Dolly dropping to the inside lane, leaving Nick Sipple all by himself, continuing to drop further. It's like throwing a rock into the pond, just falling all the way back to the field. He has a few cars behind him now, hopefully willing to help him out. One car jumps out there in front of him. He's going to commit to that line.
I believe that was the 15 of Brandon Yates that jumped out. Yep, 15, and now losing that position to Jonathan Dolly.
Nick Sipple is now there connected with him. He's a little bit all over the road. All over the road.
All over the road.
Giving a few good shots to the 15. They got a huge run there on the outside. That inside lane is really connected as well as that top line. Now they have way more cars up there. Trying to give some good pushes off of the corners. Oh, the 15 wiggles a little bit.
I want you to join.
A scary situation.
Please join me after the race and here shortly as we honor family members of people close to us here in the Affinity racing community, and we'll be talking about that here momentarily. Coming up just over halfway here at the first race of season 4. Big pushes there by Sims to Frady at the front of the field.
That inside lane is getting going now. They're getting some good pushes down the straightaways here. I've seen them connect a few times now. They're just not.
I'm just noticing the WCW NWO livery. I'm just.
Would that be the 6 car?
Yes, oh. I'm just noticing. Jolene Sims. 500 official self spins in the past month. That's amazing. Unbelievable. Got to be a record.
They had to self spin tonight.
But yeah, not self spin. Simple spin. Simple spin.
He made a lot of contact in that initial wreck.
That was awesome.
First lap. He's got it repaired and back out here.
I don't know who that is.
Just over halfway now. Lap 42 of 80. Nick Sipple leading the outside. Matt Frady leading the inside. He's been very dominant tonight, leading a lot of laps here in Daytona.
Gifted tier 1 sub to Squirrel Turds. Awesome, man. Appreciate them gifted subs, and thank you for the follows. Guys, I don't have my notifications on. Again, I had to do a quick swap of the PCs to get everything up and ready for you guys tonight. But yeah, next week we're gonna iron out the kinks tonight and go from there. So again, if the stream dies again, just keep it open and I'll type refresh and it'll be back up. But we'll just treat it like a commercial break. The 6 still continues to push the 40 of Frady, as you see Haas there on the outside with Todriff and Sipple.
Sipple will clear down, leaving Haas all by himself. I'm sure he will not be happy about that. He pushed him all the way to that lead, and Sipple just left him out dry.
That makes sense. Grave digger. Digging his own grave.
I'd assume you'd want to try and make friends for the end of this race.
Nah.
If you're building rapport with people, trying to have him follow into line with you. But hey, I mean, if this works for you, this works, I guess.
Yeah, that's where you screwed up. You were thinking too much. Driver update, Zach Case, Anthony Young. Let's go find him, shall we? Anthony Young back here. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do that.
I'm sorry,
the 98 gets turned. Big contact back in the field as the 98 machine gets absolutely destroyed. Devin Whitworth. Oh boy.
That name tonight.
Devin Whitworth collected in what is the 6th caution of the night, I believe, or the 5th, or the 300th. We're going to get to that driver update. Remind me to do that in a minute. Givebutter.com/race affinity right now to donate. We're gonna go back and take a gander at what happened here to Monsieur Devin Whitworth. We're gonna rewind all the way back. All right. There we are coming into corner number 2. I believe. No, that's 3 and 4. And the 54 in front of them. So there's contact there. And to avoid that, goes up the wall, hits the wall.
Oh, and then he comes off the wall.
Comes off the wall. The 98 loses a little bit of control. Ski. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's why you don't play with the keyboard. Favorite NASCAR track? Kansas.
Oh, and then he came.
And then he came back up.
He saved it, and then he came back up into the 54. That is a big one, collecting the 43. That's the second wreck he's been involved in tonight. A few other cars involved. I'm not sure who the white monster car is.
I'm gonna go back and see who that is. There we go. See this view here. You see they're just still trying to save it here, and just gets hooked. And McElroy able to bear. I mean, what? Oh boy, where's he at? Let me see if I can find his. Check out what he was able to do here. If I can find a good angle.
Wreck there right in front of him, and he got caught
Netcode in the 54, able to save it. McElroy,
very
good
nice
lord.
save for McElroy.
Oh,
that's gonna be the second incident he's been caught up in tonight. Luckily for him, this time he didn't get as much damage as the first time. I'm sure that right rear is a little bit bent.
Unmute your microphone right now. How in the hell did you do that?
I'm a wheel man.
I'm a wheel man. Brother, Netcode got you on the rear end. Is why you got turned. And then
I was working the hell out of that.
I seen you with your keyboard, bro. Some A and D for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got the DualShock controller, man, so it let me know I was going sideways.
There you go. You got to get that Elite Series controller, man. That's where it's at. That is where it is at. Any thoughts going past the halfway point here?
Get to the front.
Okay, well,
that's a mindset to have.
You know what? It helps to keep facing forward, bud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can do that, I'm gonna go ahead and drag you back down. I apologize for interrupting you, but I watched that back and went, I don't know how the hell he did that.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll talk soon, Mikey.
All right, see you, bud.
Later.
We have our current race leader. He is available to chat. If you
current race leader, better unmute that microphone right now. Will Haas, P1 here at Daytona. What are those thoughts going in? Oh, we got lights on the pace car. You know what? I'm gonna leave him be. Oh no, he's here. Will, you there?
Mr. Haas, you got a copy. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead, Josh.
Hello, we got you.
Yes,
leading this race, what's the plan going forward here with just over 54-ish laps remaining here at the Daytona International Speedway?
Well, I'm hoping everybody pit there. I'm kind of hoping maybe we get another caution before I run out.
That's a really good idea. That's a really, really good idea. You keep her pointed forward, and we'll see what happens here after this next restart. Oh, what?
They did call off the restart there.
Could go either way, but we're hoping.
Roger that, Will. You have a good race. We'll talk soon, bud. What's going on?
They called off the restart. I'm trying to see what happened there.
Can we pull up a rules official here?
Yes, I can go get a rules official.
Yeah, you go hop down there and see what happened, just so we can get some news.
I'm gonna get him up here.
Oh no, drag him. No, I don't want him on broadcast. I want you to find out and report back to me like Bob Pockers.
Yeah, that's it.
Brandon Richard, Joshua McQuiggan in the booth for you here. Affinity Racing Season 4 Race 1 at Daytona. 47 laps of 80 completed right now. This is, I believe, the 6th caution. But my stream and my iRacing crashed, so guess what? That's the 3rd caution.
We're going back green.
We're going back green, you liar. I know, that's kind of funny.
And I don't know.
It's not your fault. What were did you get anything from race control?
No, they said admin things.
They said, get the hell out of here, kid.
Yep.
And that was it? Okay. Fair enough. Will Haas enters the restart zone, stacks the bottom lineup, and we're green. That was not a good restart. Top 4, able to kind of pull away after that kind of jam up. You see, I believe it's Philbrook and... see if I get a blimp view here. Connors in the 48th there of Inman, able to drop down to the bottom side with Sims and Haas. Sipple about to get turned by the 12 machine. That's not a 12. That's 6 of Joe. I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh, there's 3 wide back there.
Yeah, why not? These restarts, you got to get every position in the middle of a race, right? There's no stage break to believe.
No stage breaks.
Then what are we doing here with 48 laps, guys?
Jonathan Dolly has a huge run on the 40 of Matt Frady. It's kind of stalled out a little bit with that air bubble. He's going to be peeking to the outside. I don't think he's going to make it work.
That 22 car, I believe that's Clay Sarton. That's our Monster Energy car that we were thinking about earlier. We didn't know who that was. Sipple and Ryan Philbrick able to get up to the front and drop down to the inside lane with the 40 and the 36 there. On the outside lane by themselves with Sarton, and I believe that the 15, I can't see the overlay. I don't know. You guys got screwed up numbers. You suck. Nope, that's Inman or Barrows. Nathan Barrows in the Ally car. Yeah, guys, please, God, don't change your paint schemes ever. Don't do it to me. Or everyone's getting white cars next week, I swear. Oh, and here comes Sipple. Sipple with I believe, a strategic pit call.
I'm not sure what happened there.
That's the pride of Goobertown, Tennessee, or Goobertown, Arkansas. I can't read. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, wrecking big. Michael McElroy's
McElroy.
involved in that one. They saved it. There's going to be a caution.
Let's caution anyway. Debris on the track. What in the world? Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna go back and take a look at this.
That is the 6th caution of the night, I believe. Oh, they just stacked up, I think.
Know. There was the stack up right there. McElroy peeks inside. Here comes the 99. And then all hell breaks loose. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a huge checkup, and the 10 car just came off the wall and got into the 107 of McElroy. Oh, I believe the front bumper came off of that thing. That is not good for the 107 car.
Oh, it's still kind of there, I guess.
Oh, it's sparking. I think the wheel might be broken. Oh, it's definitely broken. You can see the sparks flying off the right front.
Oh. Let's take a gander from the cool Affinity Racing drone cam we have. You check up there, you hear it. 10 car makes contact, and then just all hell breaks loose. Oh. Commentator's curse.
He was working his way through the field. He was after the wreck earlier, and
oh, look at this!
Here in another one. Yeah, you can see the right front sparking.
Is that Casey trying to wreck Mike?
No, I think he's just it's also broken there. Oh, he saved it. Now he's disappearing. The 10 car having some technical difficulties down here.
10 car. Broke wheel, broke internet. Nathan Barrows doesn't come down. Last pit, lap 45. A lot of other takers down pit road right now. Weird.
Matt Frady been very dominant this race. Led a lot of laps so far. Gonna lead them off a pit road. Nick Sipple is going to be pitting again. That was a very interesting call from Nick Sipple. He pitted before the caution came out, and then he came back down pit road. A very interesting strategy there for the 75 machine.
You see the pit stop strategy here. I don't know how close. I don't know how close this is.
Nathan Inman lost connection to the session. He's loading back in now. He was one of our forefront contenders here in this race. Unfortunate to see him drop connection. I believe he will be back here.
Oh boy, Barrows, Young, Hauk. There's a name we haven't said all night. McGill, another name we haven't said. All choosing to not pit, as well as Goodwin and Lyons. Brady, I believe, is your first lead lap car that just pitted. Lap 51 of 80.
Him and Jonathan Dolly are going to be side by side coming to the restart here. They've been working well together tonight. I'm interested to see if they're going to get back connected and find their way back up to the front here.
Give me 1 second, Josh. Go ahead and tell the wonderful people where they can go to get some wonderful iRacing merchandise.
That would be backmarkershop.com. I will have it here in the chat.
Backmarker.shop.
My bad. That's for all your t-shirt needs, shirt needs, pants, you know, everything like that.
Oh my God.
Great sim racing store. I'm a whole mess right here. Hot mess. Completely hot mess.
Oh my gosh. It's literally backmarker.shop.
They didn't give me the card. They didn't give me the card for the ad read.
Yeah, he didn't do the ad read, so there it is. No, backmarker.shop. We got Sim Life apparel, a lot of famous iRacing quotes that you and I all say. We got backmarker gear. It says get better. We got team stores, Affinity Racing, TPR. We got Adidas performance gear. We got a bunch of stuff. If you yourself want to be an ambassador, if you want to open a team store, if you want to open a driver store, apply. Contact backmarker.shop right now. Hashtag get better. Use the code Affinity10. It saves, like, you'd be surprised at how much you save. I am trying to get a picture together and I cannot find it. There we go. Save that. Perfection.
So we're getting within that window now of where the final caution has come out every time within the past 15 laps of the race.
Yeah.
Basically guaranteed caution within the last 15 laps. I'm interested to know if they'll break this trend tonight. Maybe it will continue. The way that we're going tonight, it looks like it's going to be continued. The 19 of Nathan Barrows here is going to be leading them to green as the lights are out on the pace car coming out of turn 4.
Absolutely. Lights out except the headlights. Nighttime here, Wednesday night, 7th or 13th or 25th caution of the night. Unsure, we'll check the tape. Josh, remember to save the replay. As Nathan Barrows brings us to the green flag. Anthony Young there on the outside. Not a great start, but we're off. 54
Nathan
laps.
Barrows.
No good.
Wow. He got a huge jump there on the restart. That's the second time from that 19 car tonight that he's gotten way out there like that. That 5 car is going to try and hawk him down there. Have a huge run coming. Peeking a little bit so he doesn't get caught up in that bubble. He's got pulled out too. Currently 2 cars, about 1/10 of a lead. The 11 car is going to pull on him. A little bit of side suck there from the 99 car, I believe that is on the outside. They're lined up pretty well there on the outside heading into turns 3 and 4.
And Nathan Barrows there you see with now hooked up with Thomas Hauk. Anthony Young still stuck on the outside there. Little wiggle right behind him. As we're looking at 55 ticked away here of 80.
Heading here into turns 1 and 2. A little bit squirrely back in the field. That's Jonathan Dolly on your screen. Nick Sipple, he was leading here early. Been involved in a few wrecks tonight back there in the back of the field now. And Matt Frady is your first car with the most fuel in the tank. He just came back down pit road last time by. Here through 3 and 4. Nathan Barrows is your leader there in that Ally 19 machine.
As we now look through the rest of the way of the field. Split through. Dombrowski now 2 laps down. Case 4 laps. Scare 4 laps down. McElroy in the pits. Several drivers out due to contact early. A little bit of trouble there. About 7 cautions tonight total, I believe. As we're working our way to 25 to go here at Daytona Race 1. Let's go, Anthony. Oh, yeah. So let's do a little bit of a... I got a redeem earlier. Was that case? That case again is, I believe, 2 laps down.
Anthony Young as well was part of that redeem, I believe.
Yep, and he is in second. So I feel like he's doing pretty good. Let's take a look inside.
Anthony Young, one of our new drivers here in the Nextup series. Side by side for the race lead currently. They're in that white and black 99 machine.
Anthony Young wearing the back marker helmet cam.
Here on board with Anthony, you can see how steady of a wheel he's holding as he drops to the inside line.
Oh,
a little bit of contact. He
Jesus.
comes into the outside wall. Huge crash up into the air for the 99 machine. Back into the outside wall. Multiple cars collected. It is the big one here at Daytona International Speedway.
Oh, boy.
Horrendous accident here from the lead of the race at Daytona.
Oh.
Anthony Young out of the car.
Oh, boy. It
He got pushed to the lead by the 13 there. I mean, I saw him drop down, but I'm just not sure what happened. He might have got hooked. And,
Oh, yep, there it was.
Yeah. He got hooked while moving down the racetrack, and
I mean, in
horrible
front of
crash into the outside
everybody.
wall.
The 48 collected.
That's Nathan Inman there in the 48. He saved it. The 12 involved. Tyler Connors involved.
Jolene Sims was involved.
I would have
Oh,
loved to
boy.
get a onboard there with the 48. He had a beautiful save. Back there in the middle of the field. That's Nathan Inman. Dropped connection earlier in the race. Back out there racing, I believe on the lead lap. They just wrecked in front of him. He cut down in front of somebody trying to avoid it, and all went there. Yeah, that beautiful save. The apron helped him out a little bit. Working
Still.
that wheel.
Still quite a bit of damage to that machine of Nathan Inman.
He was one of our contenders here early, as we have a bunch of cars down pit road. This will not be enough to make him to the end of the race, as our pit window is about 19, 20 laps. With the help of the draft, they might be able to stretch it a little bit, but it's got to be close. I wouldn't want to be leading this race here late.
No, and you see that everybody's a taker right now. Everybody's coming in. Splash and go. Barrows off in the 19. Hauk, Frady.
I wonder if they got it full of fuel. If not, that could be detrimental to their fight for the win tonight.
Quite possible.
They got out quite far ahead. I'm not sure if they got it full of fuel.
Sure hope Dale's okay. If this is your first time in the chat or first time here watching Nextup Affinity Racing Series action, say hi. Say hello. If this is not your first time here, flood that chat right now with a bunch of emotes. I want to see you guys interacting, sharing. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Wednesday night. You don't have to do that. You could be anywhere else in the world, and you're here hanging out with little old me and Josh. We appreciate you. Barrows, Hauk, Frady, Goodwin, Yates, Sipple, Lyons, Sims, Dolly, and Handcamp. Your top 10. We're going to move. Who are we moving to the end of the line, Josh? I'm just kidding. Save your redeem points, guys. Don't do that shit. Or bad words. Sorry, don't do that. Back marker, dot shop, Affinity 10 is the code. You make the t-shirts are expensive and the polos are expensive. Go to Fanatics right now and go look at the cheap screen printed crap that they have for $80 over there. Fanatics is garbage. You want iRacing gear and you want to look cool doing it? Join the back of the pack. Backmarker.shop. Use that promo code Affinity10. Become a Backmarker ambassador. Exclusive content. You get your own code and you earn commission on sales. So join the back of the pack. Get better. Backmarker.shop, the primary sponsor for the Affinity Cup Series. And Nextup. Exciting.
That is a very, very smart strategy call there by the 19. He's going to come down here, top it full of fuel, and then I'd assume he'd ride around in the back a little bit and make sure he has enough to make it to the end of the race. He should be good here if we go green to the end.
I believe Jolene Sims as well. Inman, Diedrich, Handcamp, Connors, Dombrowski, McGill. They're many takers. Many takers. I keep leaning back to get to the other monitor. I apologize. Matt Frady's still finding his way around the front of the pack here.
He's fallen back a few times, but he's managed to work his way back up here every single time there on the outside lane. Lights are going to be out on the pace car here as they're stacking it up double file.
We're going 20 to go at the start. Reminder, they're running a 50% fuel capacity, which puts their runs at a percentage of about 19 laps. So we're gonna see some interesting some racing. I can't believe I went through the fence in that wreck. I can 100% believe it. I saw what happened. I'll see what happened to you.
Brandon, I gotta know, if you were in this race and you're in this tight fuel position, what would you do as a former Super Saturday winner?
I would have wrecked lap 1 with the rest of them. I was a Battlegrounds winner. I cannot claim the crown of a Super Saturday win, but I can claim the crown of a Battlegrounds win. And that was crazy. I think right now is just put yourself in a position to allow the wrecks to be ahead and above you. I'd stay on the low line. I would try to stay as close as I can to the car in front of me. But you know what? We're going to take care of business right now. Green flag back in the air. We're going to get to that. Definitely, I have it queued up. Green flag back in the air. Hout, Goodwin, Frady, Sarton, and Yates. Lion, Sybil, Pitt and Goro, Dolly, and Haas. And you see the 48 already making moves back there. Nathan Inman.
That outside lane had a very interesting restart. Ford was shoving the, I'm not sure, I believe it was the 15. I think he was shoving the 15 before the green flag even came out. And it caused them to stack up there on the outside and just not get going on the restart.
You see a bunch of discombobulated, yeah.
Haas
able to jump out to the outside, leading the top side, but Frady a little far back. Dolly not there to help. That gap closing. Frady coming to help with, I believe that is the 75 or 74. I don't know. Dolly, fix your paint schemes. You heard me. 19 to go.
This would be in their fuel window, so if a caution came out right now, they would all be able to make it to the end of the race.
How about we don't do that?
Came in and topped off.
That sounds boring. Not able to get that top side moving yet.
They're very wobbly up there on the outside lane. The 40's a little bit all over the road. It's quite a mess up there. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get moving fast enough to be able to try and fight for the lead of this race. We'll see if the 40 gets connected with the 4 of Haas.
Oh boy.
You can see the gaps there in the inside lane. That isn't doing them any favors either. There's an air bubble with these cars that help you get pushed around the racetrack. You want to be as close as possible to the guy in front, but there's a bunch of gaps in this field.
Lap car ahead. That is the 43 car. See what happens here if they choose to Alt F4, which I would probably do. Instead, we're going to go 3 wide in the middle of the corner.
gonna stick to the top of the racetrack. Everybody's gonna get by okay.
17 to go. So far, so good. Zach Todriff back here in the 54 car. Haven't talked a whole lot about them from New York. Paintbrush 54 on Twitch. That's probably why, because there you go, on top side. 54, a new face, a new name is Zach Todriff. Welcome in, sir.
I'd love to point at the teal rims on the one car. I don't know. What that
Nah, we'll ignore them. There's one thing you know about me. I absolutely despise painted rims, and you'll learn to love that about me. If you don't love it, I don't care. Mike does the broadcast on Monday. Psych, I do too. How can Goodwin still able to lead the field here? I really like that paint, the Ford Mustang paint scheme.
is. Surprisingly calm as we're coming to 15 laps to go here in this race. Matt Frady's just not able to hook up with that 4 car. They haven't been able to shove each other as much as I'd expect. A little bit all over the place out of that outside lane. They're trying to get some side draft on the back straightaway to pull their way up into the lead here. The 5 car is definitely enjoying what he sees in his rearview mirror.
As long as it's just, I feel like there's no, I don't feel the need to be moving forward right now. Just keep me in a position. I wouldn't be on the top side here again. That is not my preferred lane as we're riding on board right now with race leader Thomas Houck, brand new to Nextup, I believe. Was not here last year, right?
He was not first season for Thomas Houck. He's currently leading the way here at Daytona, getting pushed by the 11 of Goodwin. I'm sure a lot of these guys are going to be hungry for a first win here in the ARS Nextup Series.
Coming from a man that's 2 for 2 on plate racing in the past week, eat me. I'm a Speedway king. I'm not talking about plate racing, you idiot. Why don't you come into the booth and do a better job than fucking jabroni? Shut up. Haas able to find a way to side suck his way to first. Frady there pushing along with the 15 of Yates and the 4 of Nick Sipple behind him. That's no 4. That's a 75.
Oh, the 5 car,
Houck.
huge moment. He saved it. That's going to let Haas and Frady get the advantage there. The 15's kind of unsure what to do. He finally drops into the inside lane. Will Haas is our current race leader after a huge moment of the 5 car. Now on the outside lane, it's going to be, I believe that's Sipple, Inman, and Dolly there on the outside leading the charge. Tyler Connors in behind them. I don't think that's going to be enough cars to be able to work their way to the lead of that race. We'll see if Inman can give some good shots.
Oh,
One there out
boy.
of the corner. Now he's on the right rear. They're all discombobulated out there, giving another huge advantage to the inside line. Tyler Connors goes around. That's 2 more cars. The 12's involved. Caution is out on the racetrack.
Clay Sarton involved. Ryan Philbrook also involved. Caution out on the track. Throw your strategy and your worry about fuel out the damn window. None of that matters anymore. So much for storylines. Unreal what's happened here. Let's go back and ride along with Ryan Philbrook playing a little. Let's see here. Go to the blimp. There you go. I believe that's Inman all up inside of that. That checked everybody up. Let's go back and look at this again. Coming off that corner, you see the 48 and the 4. They check up. The 44 gets into them, collects the 12 and the 22. It's just, oh boy.
Did Connor stay off the wall down there?
I don't know. Yeah,
That's definitely
really
very unfortunate within the last 15 laps of the race.
You'll see again on the top side. You see the high side there. Inman and Sipple. There's a little bit of contact off the corner. They check up. The 36 wiggles, comes down, and then just all hell breaks loose again. Boom. Let's see. Does Connors keep it off the wall? I don't know.
He does.
Wow. Let's see if it.
He did a whole lot of spins. I'm surprised he
Let's
kept
see
it
this.
off that wall. Got it facing that way. Gave it some gas. Got back on the brake so he didn't hit that inside wall. Might be in reverse gear there. The tires were still spinning. And then it gets pointed in the right direction, and he was able to keep it off the wall, avoiding more damage onto that 44 machine.
Well, there you go.
Everybody's going to be on pit road here. They should all be able to make it to the end of the race now. Fuel should not be a concern. Nathan Inman is your leader. I do not believe he came down pit road. It's an interesting strategy call for the 48 machine.
Well, Inman last pit lap 59. So I'm assuming.
With the caution, it's going to be close.
I'd really like to see these dickheads in chat do this stuff to Mike. Oh God, they're so annoying. He is at 190%, and he's in the red on my stream. So why don't you guys shut up and turn your headphones up, or because you're old, get some hearing aids. I hear insurance will cover them nowadays. Hurry, you got a Democrat in president as the president right now. You better hurry. Give them to you for free. Inman. Francis Lyons, newcomer to Nextup. Nathan Barrows, been around. Jalen Handcamp, new to Nextup. Matt Frady, been around. James Goodwin, new to Nextup. Thomas Haupt, new to Nextup. Nick Sipple, international assassin. Jonathan Dolly, fears me. Caden Diedrich, new. Brandon Yates, gonna have to get rid of them. Because I don't know if you guys know about this, but I only allow one Brandon. Jolene Sims, Jake Pittangoro, Money Shifting, Clay Sarton, Will Haas, your top 15. Zach Todriff, new to Nextup. Tyler Connors, Mike Dabrowski. Welcome, Mr. Helltrek. Welcome. Jurassic Park. Coming back down pit road. The lights out on the pace car. We're going to go 2 by 2 here as we're going to go back green with about 9 to go. Josh, what in the hell is about to happen here, buddy?
There's a lot of new faces up front. Everybody's probably in their nerves now, maybe a little bit shaky. It's going to be interesting here. I kind of expect them to go 3, maybe even 4 wide, just battling it out for the win here. There's no more saving, no more being conservative. It's going to be all out checkers or wreckers for these boys.
That's right. We're gonna see a checker flag or Jesus. As you see a bow tie party up here. 7 bow ties, 3 blue ovals in the top 10. First Toyota there in 11th. Of course, it's a Yates. Of course.
The Chevrolets have been very dominant today, which does surprise me a little bit considering their nose. It's it's harder to push with the
Shut up for
Chevrolet.
a second. Gotta do the read. I gotta do this read. Guys, tonight we're looking to raise some funds and help a family in need right now. Destiny and Brayton were involved in an accident, a motorcycle accident in Sioux City, and they were wearing helmets, but despite that, they're undergoing multiple surgeries. And right now, they can use every little bit of help they can get right now, and that's what this race is all about. So if you can, please use that link in chat right now and go help a family in need. Shout out to Destiny and Brayton. Nine to go. Fuel strat gone. Inman, Lyons, Barrows, Handcamp. This is how we do it. Pace car is going to throw itself to the left. We're going to enter the Geico restart zone. Inman and Barrows lead us to the green flag. I have to get rid of those stupid lights.
Very good restart for the 19 and the 48 machine. They got way out in front.
Oh, boy.
chaos already ensuing behind.
Oh yeah. Big push to Sipple. Everyone kind of cleared away now. And go back to this.
They're 3 wide. The 01 is gonna go up high. They're separating the 24 and the 4 now. They were pushing really well.
And now Dolly's got Sipple.
The outside lane, all sorts of deorganized. That's not going to be good for those guys. The 48-19 current leaders. Matt Frady leading the outside lane. Been very dominant all night. Going to try and put a bow tie on this race by winning it.
8 to go.
40 has a huge run coming into turns 1 and 2 here. Racing off side by side. They're not hooked up there on the outside, though. The 19 and the 48 going to give some huge pushes. Oh, they got a little bit wobbly out of the corner. The 48 should have the run here, or the 40 should have the run, my bad. Going to clear the inside lane. Are they going to drop down? Oh, Sipple's going to give the 5 a push to the inside. They're going to drop down to the inside line. Matt Frady is your new leader here at Daytona, coming off of turn 4.
Still Brady Goodwin, Hauk, and Inman. And then behind that, 2 by 2 by 2.
There's a caution, I believe, unless the graphic is... Yes, caution on the racetrack. I believe.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Whoops. Having a graphic issue there. Nick Sipple getting a little bit sideways there. Going to disorganize that outside lane again.
Haas collects... Oh, boy. Hits Sims. Able to regroup and get back out on the track. Lap, 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 lap. There we go. All right, I'm fixing stuff because I screwed it up.
That outside lane is... Oh, they're going to door bang almost 4 wide. They're going to keep it together. I don't know how we got one wreck into the inside. He's going to keep it down there back onto the racetrack. I believe we're going to stay green.
Who was that?
I'm not sure. It was a white Monster Energy car.
Oh, that's Clay Sarton.
They're pushing hard. More door banging. Tyler Connors to the wrecking. Nick Sipple's involved. Caution is out here on the racetrack.
The
a
54
lot of cars
also involved. Diedrich. Nick Sipple definitely with some damage.
Going to be the end of his day.
Nathan Barrows, hell of an afternoon. All right, let's see what happened here. We're going to go back a bit because we already see Haas and them wrecking. So we're going to stop it there. We're going to go to the blimp. We're just going to watch along for the ride here. Nick Sipple there in the Gravedigger car. Connors goes up in the Haas, gets a huge bump, kills Connors, and Sarah Kana, and then everybody else just kind of gets collected. The 43 trying to avoid trouble there, Sims, and then Sipple. You see the 19 spinning around of Nathan Barrows. Just, man, there's nowhere for him to go here. You'll see the Ally car. All of a sudden, everyone's wrecking, and just boom, the 54 is in his lap. Oh boy. All right, let's go back and so Connors. Just a little wiggle, bounce, bounce, wiggle, death. And then again, Tyler Connors doesn't hit a thing, writes it immediately after doing about 13 donuts. All right.
That wreck was bound to happen for a while. They were beating and banging. It looked like a short track out there. It was rough.
So crazy.
The desperation here late in the race at Daytona.
Palpable even. Fun stuff. Night 1. I'm sure the rest of the season is going to be just as interesting.
Matt Frady, a very familiar face at the front of this race. He's been having a very consistent night, been very fast. Probably one of the favorites to win it from what we saw earlier, but anything can happen here. We should have 2 to go when we take the green flag.
Tell you're there with Brayton right now. They'll tell them we are thinking about them for sure, and we're gonna see if we can get them any sort of help. One of us is very quiet, probably the quiet one that doesn't like to be loud at all. He just likes to talk like this because he's quiet. Yeah, shout out to everyone telling me we're quiet. Turn your headphones up. Oh, I can't wait to shove that up your ass, Brandon. Oh my God. You are legitimately at 200%. You are at 200%. And they keep telling me you're lower than I am. Talk, Josh. Just to prove a point.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Inman, let's see. P6 right now. There's your update. P6. Nathan Inman with the awful Clemson helmet. I'd say
he's been having a very interesting night himself. He's been towards the front of the field for most of the night. I believe he's been involved in a few accidents. Had a pit stop mistake earlier, but he's back up here in 6th position, going to be battling for the win here late.
And we're gonna do things differently this year. We're gonna do a race winner interview, but we will also be interviewing people. We will notify the top 3 or the top 5 or tomorrow. I'm trying to really figure out something to do that's a little more interactive than just rambling after the end of a race. So we're going to be speaking to the race winner directly after the race, and we'll have comments on the race from other drivers throughout the week, and hopefully find new ways to feature that kind of information and bring you guys that, because we don't, not everyone wants to sit around all night and listen to everyone kind of talk, but we can give you the options to find that information and all those sound bites real soon. Keep an eye out on Race Affinity on all the social media platforms about the Infield Care Center. I'll be handling business. Well, you know what? We hope so. Lights out on the pace car. We're going. I believe this is essentially a real green-white checkered. This is a no attempt at a green-white checkered. Essentially.
If it comes down to it, they have three green, white
That's what I mean.
checkers.
This is the first attempt of no attempts, and then they get 3 attempts for realsies if they need it. But this is a out of the box, green, white checkered, Frady off, the rest of the field spinning their tires in the back. 24 trying to wreck everybody.
They saved it.
Oh, and you see Dolly there with the 1. Good Lord.
Oh my. I don't know how they kept any of that together. Door banging again. Dolly into the 1 car for the 2nd time. Nathan Inman there on the inside line going to be pushing Dolly through.
Jalen Handcamp getting beaten and banged all over the place. 3 wide for 2nd at Daytona, or for 4th, because I can't read numbers. Again, 8 wheels turn better than, oh Lord, in the wall back here. Yates and Dombrowski.
Keeping it green. If they can get to the line, there's no cautions after that. They have 2
Barrows, oh my gosh. A caution out on the track before they even got to it. Oh boy.
Brady, that is not what he wants to see. They were all jumbled up there in the mirror. It was just him in the 5 car.
What in the hell happened to my overlay? There we go. Oh, man.
Oh, well, Brandon, first NASCAR overtime here coming up. They have 3 attempts at it. Gonna be very interesting.
And
Back here at the replay of the wreck.
we saw it on. They're all white. Yeah, the paint team. You'll see the 1 and the 11 just the whole time. But behind that, Barrows and the 22, I believe, or the 44, just weren't having fun together. And then there you go. Oh. Yeah, 4 caution average. Yeah. Yeah. Matt Frady, probably in his in-car right now, MF and everything right now, was just hoping this race would be over. Instead, overtime. Overtime here at Daytona, race 1, season 4. Josh, what in the hell is going on?
I say we get an opinion from one of the drivers themselves in the 5 machine there in second place. Thomas Hook, he's in a channel if you're ready for me to pull him up.
Bring it. Before
Hey, Thomas, this is Joshua McQuiggan up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy? Thomas, this is Joshua McQuiggan up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Dialed in. Road move. Dialed in right now, ready. Ready for the end of the race. Can get no words right now. Thomas is
locked in.
Yeah, obviously going over some pit strategy or some race strat with his crew chief right now.
But going in here to the final 2 laps, I'd expect them to rack it up a few more times, but we'll see what happens. You just got to be aggressive here. You got to find the gaps. You got to shoot them. Kind of everybody for themselves now. You throw teammates out the window. You throw alliances out the window. You throw everything out the window, and you just think for yourself, and you go for it. That's kind of what you got to do to win this race here.
I agree. You see Inman there on the bottom.
Possibly saving fuel. I believe he's on a little bit of a longer run than a lot of these guys. If they stayed out, they could have an issue when it comes to fuel for these green-white checkers.
Wowzers.
Zach Scare hoping for another caution here in the Twitch chat. If you are here watching live, we would love to see some people start interacting here as we come to 2 to go in the Daytona International Speedway. Let's get excited for this finish as they rack them up. Lights are out here on the pace car. Brandon, you ready?
No, not really. I'm really not looking forward to calling another green-white checkered because they're gonna wreck again.
That's a whole lot of optimism for you.
No, a lot of these guys are on tires that aren't great on restarts right now, and you're seeing that. So, call a red flag. Yeah, we got rain in turn 3. Just kidding. Put her out.
There's a fan climbing the catch fence.
There's a fan of the catch fence. Put her
Can
out.
somebody go inform one of the race officials, please? There's a...
I don't know why that's showing up. I don't know why that's there either. Whatever. We're going horizontal bar for the restart. Horizontal bar right now.
The 40 of Matt Frady on the inside. The 5 of Sims on the outside. Jonathan Dolly. They're going to be pushing the 40 of Matt Frady. Nathan Inman. It's going to be about the restart here. Who can give each other a better push as we go through turns 3 and 4. Lights are out on the pace car. He's getting ready to turn himself into pit road here. I hope Barney, the flagman, is ready. Wave that green flag.
Remember, we're doing this tonight. for B&D. The GoFundMe link will be in the chat right now. Please go and help them. They were involved in a serious motorcycle accident. Please help that family right now. That lights and that pace car they're out of here. Geico restart zone, freighting out, green flag in the air, and we're good. All rolling right now. Everybody looks so good. Jesus. All right, everyone, just chill the hell out for a second.
They're door banging back there. They're going to keep it straight. The outside line had a huge, massive restart. Nathan Inman is going to push the 5 of Sims to the lead. Outside lane a little bit disorganized. Frady falling back. He's been leading a lot of the race. The 1 is giving the 0-1 a lot of huge bumps there. Down the back straightaway.
If these guys in the back don't chill the hell out.
Blocking. He's going to almost get turned. Sims side by side for the race lead here at Daytona. The 11's going to jump down to the inside of that Ford Mustang.
Coming to the white flag. Keep it good to go here. Don't Frady wrecking.
White flag's out. Matter. Come back no matter what.
Come back no matter what.
Nathan Inman leading. Dolly behind. Inman falls back. He's trying to block him. Dolly there in the second car. That's a TPR driver. This win would mean a lot for them.
Oh, buddy, huge right now. As Inman trying to close the door. Dolly's there.
He has
no help.
It's Inman in the 24.
Inman and the 48 and the 24. It is Hendrick Racing. And the 24 is there.
To the inside, he blocks again. They have help on the outside. Inman's going to block that too. They go to the wall. Side by side at the line. I believe it's the 24.
Nathan.
Oh, they door.
It is showing Nathan Inman has won that race. Have you ever?
By a fender, Nathan Inman is here. He is your winner at the Daytona International Speedway for Season 4. Next up, Race 1.
Unbelievable. Nathan Inman, Race 1 winner. What a finish. Let's go back and see that finish, shall we? Let's go to this camera here. Coming off of 4. Dolly just didn't have any help with the move on the bottom. Sims got there late, and here they are. The 24 and the 48. Door banging below the yellow line. And, I mean, what can you say about that finish? What can you say about that finish? Unreal. Nathan Inman able to come in race 1 and get the job done. We're going to get him in this chat if we can find him, if he's in here. We are looking. Nathan Inman, your race 1 winner. Do not have him in chat.
We're working on getting him up in here. There he is.
Oh, burning it down. Race 1, Season 4 winner, Nathan Inman. Congratulations, sir. What are your thoughts on a finish like that? I mean, what the hell you got to be thinking right now?
First I wanna say that was clean racing up until the end. I do feel kind of bad for door slamming the 24 how we did, but I was up front all race, and then that pit stop earlier, I didn't see my stall, and then I had a car on my inside, so I didn't want to turn into it and get spun. So then we disconnected after getting to the front, so it was back and forth all race, and I just knew when I came out of 4, I wasn't giving an inch if I couldn't. So it was a fun race. I look forward to this season, and happy to start off with a win.
Absolutely, bud. You got to think with racing like that, coming to the green white checker. What did you think we were going to have as many cautions going into this race as we had tonight?
Well, with the race, how the race started, I wasn't sure if we were going to have to pit at all under green, and we wound up not having to. But then towards the end, we kept getting cautions, and I had last pit on lap 59. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna try and stretch this. Stayed out, and then I didn't. I just ran out coming across the line. So that's how close I was on fuel. But it worked out, and I was happy we didn't get a caution. He was wrecking right at the line, and I was like, oh, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. But it worked out for us.
That was the one thing we were looking for. Is you guys were hundreds of feet from the line, and that was close. Nathan Inman, congratulations, sir. Race 1 winner. We will see you next week, my friend.
Yes, sir. See you then.
All right, man. Congratulations. Awesome job tonight. That's a lot of... Dude, race 1 in the books. Let's go see our final results here. Obviously, we need to see those results, huh? We got to check out the results. Josh, you want to take it away?
Dude. No, you can. My voice is killed, man.
Oh,
What a finish there at Daytona.
Here's a guy. My results, there we go. Nathan Inman, Caden Diedrich, top 2. My God, Todd. I'm looking at all these names. I'm like, who are these people? Of course, it's race 1. Inman, Diedrich, Todriff, Goodwin, and Hauk, your top 5. Dolly, unable to get it done there toward the end. Sims, Sarton, Yates, Dombrowski, your top 10. Lyons, Barrows, Pittengoru, Handcamp, Frady, your top 15. Ended up a lap down. Also a lap down, Zach Scare. Zach Case, 4 laps down. Will Haas was 5 laps down. Take a gander here. And it's not letting me do the rest of them. It's not, you don't let me do the rest. All right. Did not let me do the showing. What in the? Do the thing. There we go. I know buttons and computers. I swear to God, none of these problems will happen next week. Connors, Sipple, there, 6-10 laps down. Philbrook, Wilkerson, Wingard, Young, McGill, McElroy, Everett, all rough nights, and hopefully next week we will be going to the much kinder racetrack. Just kidding, going to Chicagoland in the Xfinity car. What are your thoughts, my friend?
That was a very good race. A lot of cautions. I'm sure that will drop off as the season goes on. These guys get used to each other. Some people drop out, stuff like that. Very entertaining finish. The strategy was there. It was a very good race here tonight, and I'm excited for next week as we head into Chicagoland with the Xfinity car.
Absolutely. And remember right now, if you head on over to backmarker.shop, you can use the promo code Affinity10, save 10% on your entire order, become an ambassador, open a team store, do whatever you want. Backmarker.shop, what you need to do is get better right now. Tell Josh how to say out. Yeah, it's oot. But we are Uda here. That is Josh. I am Brandon. We are Affinity Racing Next Up. We will see you next Wednesday from Chicagoland. Have a great night.